दोस्तों नमस्कार, मैं आपका अपना वरुण तिवारी। आज आपकी एक स्पेशल मुलाकात। जी हाँ, आज उस इंसान से जो म्यूज़िक को बहुत प्यार करते हैं और म्यूज़िक की दुनिया में डिफरेंट टेस्ट रखते हैं, और वो आपके लिए लेके आए हैं एंटरटेनमेंट एंटरटेनमेंट एंटरटेनमेंट। जी हाँ, आज हम उस सिंगर की बात करेंगे उनके साथ जो सिंगर अपने आप में एक मिसाल है। अपने आप में जब उनका नाम आता है तो शाम याद आ जाती है, जाम याद आ जाता है। जी हाँ, मैं बात कर रहा हूँ हमारे गज़ल किंग पंकज उदास की। 40 साल की जो म्यूज़िकल जर्नी है, हम सबके साथ सेलिब्रेट करने वो ऑस्ट्रेलिया आ रहे हैं। जी हाँ, 4 सितंबर को ये शो होने जा रहा है। मैं तो ये कहूँगा सारे के सारे इंडियन, सारे के सारे फिजी इंडियन, सारे के सारे ऑस्ट्रेलियंस एंड न्यूजीलैंड, एक ही शो होने जा रहा है। वो होने जा रहा है सिडनी में, एंड दैट इज़ वन ऑफ द बेस्ट थिंग कि आप लोगों को विटनेस करने को मिलेगा वो शो। और साथ के साथ वो उस जगह पे होने जा रहा है जहाँ पे हर इंडियन प्राउड फील करके जाता है कि यस, इंडियन म्यूज़िक ने उतनी तरक्की की है, इतने बड़े बड़े इवेंट्स होते हैं। और जी हाँ, ये हो रहा है ओपेरा हाउस में। सो दैट इज़ द आइकन, दैट इज़ द स्टाइल, दैट इज़ द वे, दैट इज़ द क्वालिटी ऑफ द एंटरटेनमेंट एंड क्वालिटी ऑफ द शो जो आपके लिए लेके आए हैं आकाश लोधिया। जी हाँ, आज हम मुलाकात करेंगे आकाश लोधिया से, जिन्होंने बहुत ही मेहनत करके आप तक ये लेके आ रहे हैं ये इवेंट, ये शो जो है पंकज उदास का। चिट्ठी ना कोई संदेश या काफ़ी सारे हिट सॉन्ग देके उन्होंने एक अपनी लाइफ टाइम जर्नी, और 40 साल का पूरा जर्नी, तो कितना बढ़िया होगा वो शो। आइए जानते हैं, बात करते हैं आकाश लोधिया से।
Akash Lodhia proudly presents the Ghazal Maestro Padmashri Pankaj Udhas live in concert
एक तरफ उसका घर
at the prestigious Sydney Opera House,
हुई महंगी बहुत ही शराब के
4th September 2022 at 6:30 p.m.
चिट्ठी आई है वतन से, चिट्ठी आई है और आहिस्ता कीजिए बातें, जिए तो जिए।
Pankaj Udhas celebrating 40 years of his musical journey in a one and only mega concert accompanied by his musicians from India.
चांदी जैसा रंग
Be there to witness the living legend Pankaj Udhas live in concert to celebrate his musical milestone.
तुम्हें धनवान है गोरी।
Tickets on sale now from www.sydneyoperahouse.com.
आकाश लोधिया जी, सबसे पहले तो हम आपको बहुत बहुत मुबारकें देंगे, कंग्रेचुलेशंस यू, क्योंकि आपने जो वो लोग जो पंकज जी को और गज़ल के दीवाने हैं उनके लिए आप फिर से लेके आए हैं पंकज उदास इन सिडनी। सबसे पहले बहुत बहुत मुबारक।
Oh, thank you, Varun. I really appreciate. Thanks for having me here. And yeah, we're very excited. Concert hai 4th September this year, 2022, at 6:30 at the very iconic Sydney Opera House.
सबसे पहले तो ये क्वेश्चन है, कैसे आकाश लोधिया एज ए लॉयर ये एंटरटेनमेंट इंडस्ट्री में आपने किस तरीके से अपने कदम रखे, या किस तरीके से आप एंटरटेनमेंट इंडस्ट्री की तरफ चले, और व्हाई यू आर स्टार्टिंग विद इट, बिकॉज बॉलीवुड इज अ डिफरेंट एंड गज़ल गायक, व्हाई पंकज उदास जी?
Oh, Varun, that's a very long story. So if you allow me, क्या है कि I'm a lawyer by profession,
जी.
and मेरा interest गज़ल में, as a child था. And if I can take you back, my father and Pankaj ji were good friends. My father is no more, Himmat Lodhia, and my father actually promoted Pankaj ji to Fiji 38 years ago. And ever since then, the relationship between the family has continued on. And of course, the passion for music is there. So I'm not changing professions, मैं lawyer ही रहूँगा, लेकिन there is a backstory. 3 years ago when Pankaj ji came to Sydney, we were having lunch at Aria restaurant, which overlooks the iconic Sydney Opera House. And while we were having lunch, he showed some interest in perhaps performing, in his during his career. And that's when I committed to myself, and of course I expressed that commitment to him that I'll promote him to Sydney. It's not a financial venture. मुझे पैसा का कुछ, I'm doing well as a lawyer, touch wood. But this is more as a ode, as a tribute to my late father, to the relationship that हमारा जो घर का रिश्ता है, the relationship with Pankaj and his family, and more importantly, the passion for music. I think this is an iconic tour, क्योंकि this is Pankaj's 40th musical anniversary.
जी 40th म्यूज़िक एनिवर्सरी, और हम आपको बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करेंगे क्योंकि सिडनी की ऑडियंस अकेली नहीं दोस्तों, इस चीज़ में बहुत हाईलाइटेड है कि एक ही शो होने जा रहा है ऑल ओवर ऑस्ट्रेलिया, न्यूजीलैंड एंड फिजी। सो आप सब यहाँ पे आके उनकी लाइफ का ये बहुत ही इम्पॉर्टेंट शो है। एंड ओपेरा हाउस,
The concert hall for me is the heart of the Opera House. The renewals are going to make it easier for us to bring in modern contemporary performance. The upgrades to the structure will allow us to bring in bigger shows.
The thing I look forward to the most is a better listening experience, better viewing experience.
An acoustic ceiling, a new stage which will help to produce a sound quality in the hall which will be so significantly greater than any the audience will have heard up to now.
The new upgrades will mean that we're able to access more of the levels that we weren't able to see before, especially the northern foyers.
What it will enable us to do in our team is spend more time on the art. At the end point of renewal, we'll end up with a space that is better.
Cohesive.
Exciting.
ओपेरा हाउस में एक चीज़ कही जा सकती है कि सब इंडियंस को प्राउड होना चाहिए क्योंकि हमारा म्यूज़िक, हमारा कल्चर कितना रिच है एंड और कितनी क्वालिटी के शोज़ वहाँ पे और ओपेरा हाउस तक जा रहे हैं, ये बहुत ही अच्छी बात है। और आपको इसके लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया कि आपने एक रिच एंड क्वालिटी शो लेके आ रहे हैं। अभी अगर बात करें कि आपने बताया कि 3 साल की उम्र से आपको गज़ल्स का आपने सुना, आपका इंटरेस्ट उधर रहा, तो आपको पंकज जी का सबसे फेवरेट गज़ल कौन सा लगता है?
It's like choosing a favorite child. तो हो ही नहीं सकता क्योंकि when an artist has 40 years worth of musical catalog, it is impossible to choose one. लेकिन I guess if I have to pick one, not song, but not one ghazal, but one album.
Yep.
I think the most memorable would be for me is Mehfil. Mehfil was released, I understand, in 82, 83. And that was a live album. And to me, that's very close to my heart. That takes me back to my childhood. Yeah.
You remember 2 lines of that?
नहीं, मैं गा नहीं सकता क्योंकि इसीलिए मैं
I'm a good listener.
I'm a good listener, but I can't sing. So I think I'll leave it to the professionals for that, Varun.
That's good.
But आपने किया बोला कि at an iconic venue like that, जब 3 साल पहले जब पंकज जी सिडनी में थे, मैं उसी दिन I called Opera House and I paid my nominal deposit and I started the ball rolling.
That's good.
And लेकिन उसका Opera House क्योंकि इतनी iconic venue है, they only are very selective about which artist they want to showcase.
Yes.
Because that in a sense promotes Sydney, that promotes Australia. And there was a huge vetting process. Not only vetting my credentials, my merits to host this event as a promoter, but the artist as well. Lekin, when they found out who Pankaj ji was, there was no denying and there was an immediate approval. So, lekin, it's been a whole process to showcase. And you rightly said that this is going to be the only concert in all of Australasia Australia, New Zealand, Fiji. This because it's a milestone concert. For Pankaj, this is, it had to be one concert which was iconic to celebrate a huge milestone, and what better place to celebrate than the Sydney Opera House. Or I can tell you also that the response that I'm getting is huge, it's tremendous. It's only been a little over a week since we announced the concert. I already know people coming from New York, people coming from Mumbai, not the team, but
people love, wow.
They're coming from Mumbai. I know people coming from Singapore. Subject to borders opening, there's a huge contingent people coming from New Zealand, of course Fiji as well. So it's going to be that a lot of people are going to be traveling for this concert. In fact, if I may say so, just before this interview, I got approved. I just received an email just a short moment ago. Destination New South Wales. It's they promote. That's the organisation that promotes New South Wales and tourism in New South Wales. They have approved, and they are now going to be promoting this event on their website as an event. So that shows that Destination New South Wales recognizes it's going to be bringing in tourism from all parts of Australia and internationally to this event. Not to mention also the city of Sydney has also promoted on their council website on the events page, which has never happened for any Indian event.
That's a proud moment for all Indians and all ghazal lovers. And ये बात तो है कि इस बार जो होने वाला है, मैं एक चीज़ और बताऊं कि बहुत ही सारी नई आपको चीज़ें मिलने वाली हैं, बिकॉज ओपेरा हाउस ने अपने वेन्यू में बहुत सारा पैसा लगाया है अभी. दे आर टोटली चेंज इनसाइड, बिकॉज उनको अभी टाइम मिला तो उन्होंने आई थिंक मोर देन 2 मिलियन वहाँ पे खर्चा किया है.
So नहीं, 2 million नहीं, I must correct you on that, Varun. This is pre-COVID. The government initiative था कि they wanted to upgrade the concert hall. वो तो iconic था ही, लेकिन they wanted to make it the best. Or before COVID, there was a grant from the government of 275 million.
275.
So they're spending on that. So right now, the Opera House Concert Hall has been shut. And abhi bhi band hai, abhi bhi renovation ho raha hai. And the renovation complete in July. So July se to this will be one of the first concerts to happen. So with this much of money being spent, they have reconfigured the entire concert hall to, acoustically, so it's going to be the best in the world. There's no doubt about that. Lekin as the seat and the height of the staging is concerned, it will create that much more intimate relationship between the artist and the audience. So you know what? I think it will be an experience for audience goers to go and see this concert at this amazing venue, and to see an A-grade artist, an A-grade venue. I mean, what else do you want? And if I can also say one other thing, क्योंकि I'm not into promoting events. This is a one-off thing.
As a lawyer to the event organizer, yes.
So I've made sure that ये पैसा के लिए नहीं है. This is out of passion. And I've made sure majority of the opera house, 80% of the opera house is priced at $150.
Wow. So दोस्तों टिकट्स बहुत महंगी नहीं हैं, टिकट्स महंगी नहीं हैं. सो आप एज सून एज पॉसिबल उसको बुक कीजिए, बिकॉज बहुत जल्दी इस पे सोल्ड आउट का ठप्पा लगने वाला है. सो मेक श्योर बुक योर टिकट्स एज सून एज पॉसिबल, बिकॉज ऐसी यादगार और ऐसी हिस्टोरिकल डे ये जल्दी नहीं मिलते लाइफ के अंदर. और स्पेशली पंकज उदास जी के साथ, गज़ल किंग पंकज उदास जी.
And I was also saying that I just want to explain that there is no expense spared in this organizing this event. क्योंकि a lot of events होता है कि they want to cut short on certain technicians and the like. Pankaj, when he travels, at least for this concert, I can tell you, he's traveling with his own sound engineer, own lighting engineer, own stage manager. There's a whole team coming from India with all the leading musicians. And the Opera House technicians have already had Zoom conferences with the sound engineers, Pankaj's sound engineers, and lighting engineers to make sure that they're all speaking the same language, so that we can, provide the best presentation to the audience. क्योंकि वही है, and it's all about ensuring that the audience का पैसा वसूल हो जाए. And we celebrate in style, and क्योंकि ये हमारा इज्जत का सब फासला है ना.
आपने इतना अच्छा वेन्यू, किसको बोलते हैं, सोने पे सुहागा, पंकज जी का शो और उसके ऊपर ओपेरा हाउस में, तो पैसे तो वसूल हो गए हैं करके जिन्होंने भी टिकट लिया है, एंड बस दे आर वेटिंग फॉर 4th of September.
Yeah, and I would say that, look, I know it's only been a week, little over a week since we announced. Lekin all the high-priced tickets have already been sold.
Yep.
So if you go on the website right now at Sydney Opera House, and you'll see the ticket, the seat layout, you'll see which tickets have been sold, and it just speaks volumes.
Yep.
Why is there? I mean, event is not for another 8-9 months. Lekin abhi se abhi sabhi are committing to it. Kyunki, you know what? It's all about securing the best seats that you've got. Kyunki jab seat is sold, that's it, that's yours. So I would encourage your viewers to go in and purchase their tickets, because we are expecting this to be a sold out event. Mind you, it's been 2.5 years with COVID. There hasn't been any entertainment. So yahi hai. This is your time to make the most of it. And
plan your day months before. That's the main thing. Yeah. You will get the time to plan your day out with Pankaj ji, and Akash Lodhia is presenting, and we want to say again to you, buy your tickets, put your spot कि अभी आप tickets ले लें, because it is going to be a sold out show very soon, and आप बाद में कहेंगे थोड़ा सा लेट हो गए, पहले की नहीं सोचा. That's why we are doing this talk now. And दोस्तों, पंकज जी की 40 साल की जर्नी का सबको इंतज़ार रहेगा, एंड आपको बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया कि आप सबके एंटरटेनमेंट के लिए इतने अच्छे आर्टिस्ट को ऑस्ट्रेलिया लेके आ रहे हैं. और मैं फिर से बोल दूं, अकेले सिडनी के लिए लोगों के लिए नहीं, मेलबर्न, कहीं से भी लोग आना चाहें तो सिडनी में एक ही शो हो रहा है. तो अपने दोस्तों को, अपनी फैमिलीज़ को, अपने फ्रेंड्स को ज़रूर बताइएगा, ये इन्फॉर्मेशन उन तक पहुंचाइएगा कि पंकज जी 4 सितंबर को 2022 में ऑस्ट्रेलिया ओपेरा हाउस में आ रहे हैं, एंड आकाश लोधिया जी इसको करवा रहे हैं. और फिर से आपको बहुत बहुत मुबारक.
Thank you so much, and good wishes to the audience, and I'm sure they'll enjoy it. It will be a night to remember.
तो दोस्तों, मिलते हैं 4 सितंबर 2022 ओपेरा हाउस. धन्यवाद.
Australia's first Indian magazine to have a national reach, Indus Age is the largest circulated South Asian magazine in Australia with 5 simultaneous editions, 55,000 copies printed monthly, 220,000 readers, largest network of clients, undisputed leader in community news. Indus Age is circulated in Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide, Brisbane and Perth to over 525 outlets. Grab your copy now to get the latest on the community, news from India, Bollywood, music and much more. For more info, log on to www.indusage.com.au.